We interrupt this broadcast to bring you something outside of your reality. Imagine yourself standing before a door. It is an abnormal, yet appealing door. You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond this door, you find yourself in another realm. A realm of horror, adventure, and fantasy. A realm not limited to the laws of sights and sounds. A realm that goes beyond what you can understand and what you cannot. To those with the courage to pass through the door, welcome. You have now entered the realm of the Geek Zone. Please stand by.
How is my new body coming along?
The body's done, but I've hit a snag before I can put you in it.
And that would be?
I was going to use standard electricity to power you, but that won't work considering how much power is needed, so I'm needing to find a new power source.
Oh, that sucks.
Justin, I need to alert you to something.
What's that?
First, I have detected some abnormalities in the subatomic structure of everything in the surrounding area.
What kind of abnormalities?
There appears to be fluctuating energy burst resulting in the creation and destruction of what appears to be wormholes.
Weird. But if it's happening on a subatomic level, it shouldn't have any major effects on much. What is the possibility of it doing something on a macro scale?
Currently 0.4%.
Well, then nothing to worry about. Anything else?
You have an episode that needs to be made.
Very well. Happy Native American Day, everyone. Welcome to the Geek Zone. I'm your host, Justin T. Sutherland.
Native American Day is a state holiday established to honor Native American cultures and contributions to the United States. It is celebrated on the fourth Friday of September in the state of California, the second Monday in the month of October in the state of South Dakota, and the fourth Monday in the month of September in the state of Tennessee. As a Native American, I can say that modern-day America has a lot to thank the tribes for, such as tortillas, popcorn, hockey, chewing gum, chocolate, rubber, and basketball, to name a few things.
So now we come to the part of the show where I review something that has nothing to do with what I just said. Today we're looking at 36th Grade Hole starring Fred Couples for the Sega 32X.
36th Grade Hole starring Fred Couples is a golf video game for the Sega 32X. The game features Fred Couples on the cover and is sponsored by Golf Magazine. It was released in 1994 in North America, Japan, and Europe. It is rated K to A, which in common tongue means rated G. Sadly, that is all the information I could find on this game. So let's just grip it and rip it and see how this fairway lover handles. A bow, chicka bow wow. The controls in this game aren't bad, but they aren't great either. Being asked what the controls are like is the same as being asked which is better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. The result is, no thanks, I prefer Alice Cooper.
Lost in America, lost in America, lost in America, lost.
Controls get a 3.6 out of 5. The graphics in this game are very well done. In some areas of the game it feels like they needed to work on it a little more, but in others it feels like a masterpiece. Reminds me of The Dark Knight. Nice, yet a little rough around the edges. A solid 4.2 out of 5. This game is one of those things that's easy to learn yet difficult to master. The game takes only seconds to figure out if you're familiar with the bare-bone basics of golf. Shoot the ball in the hole. If you don't know this, then you might have a little difficulty, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. Pickup and play factor gets a 4.8 out of 5. How to describe the replay factor? Well, I think James Bond said it best.
Shocking.
Just like almost all other sports games, it is the type of game you play and enjoy, and then set on the shelf for about 2 months before playing it again. Nothing special, so replay factor gets a 3 out of 5. The sound can use some work. Let me put it this way. The sound in this game is like sitting through a Nostalgia Check review video that doesn't involve Dark Nella.
So a couple of weeks ago, there was this big storm that blew through the eastern seaboard, and it took all the power away and therefore all the internet, and it was quite terrible because my laptop battery only lasts like an hour. So I was left with no screen to stare at. What was I to do?
The sound effects are nice, and I really like how Fred Couples gives short commentary here and there. The only problem is there's no music. This makes for semi-boring play. Sound gets a 3.7 out of 5. Guess what? No story.
You're joking.
It is just your basic average sports game, so a 0 out of 5. The want-to-play factor for this game is kinda on the fence. On the one hand, it is a decent play and I don't mind wasting some time with it. But on the other hand, there are definitely other games that do it better. So want-to-play factor gets a 3 out of 5. Now let's tally up the score. Control, 3.6 out of 5, C-. Graphics, 4.2 out of 5, B-. Pickup and play factor, 4.8 out of 5, A+. Replay factor, 3 out of 5, D-. Sound, 3.7 out of 5, C-. Story, 0 out of 5, F-. Want-to-play factor, 3 out of 5, D-. Total, 22.3 out of 35, giving 36 great holes starring Fred Couples for the Sega 32X a 63%. Congrats, 36 great holes, you get a grade of D-. Now, would I recommend this? I would have to say no. I mean, if you're just looking to get a complete collection, then that's fine. But if you're looking for a good game to play, I'd say keep looking, as this is not the best the 32X has to offer. Well, that does it for this episode. If you'll excuse me, I have to go back to my pride and reclaim my right to the throne from my evil uncle who has a strange scar on his face, so later.
He's there.
We now return you to your normal broadcast. Thank you.
I am the one and only.